Hello again, back to Godot. So, in the last episode, we learned that we can use autoloads to send events from one node to the other. And we had a very simple example where we just printed something to the screen. But actually, we don't want to print something to the screen. We want to display some UI when the player reaches the top of the screen. So for this, let's build some UI. Quick disclaimer is that I'm not very comfortable in Godot using the UI tools, so I'll be struggling a little bit, but I hope you will bear with me. The first step is to create a new canvas layer. This is a node used for independent rendering of objects within a 2D scene, which sounds like exactly what we need. And all of our UI will go underneath this, or rather on this canvas layer. So let's go and have a look at what we need and what we can do. I want to have a simple menu, like a simple message, like good job, and then maybe a button to load the next level and the button to quit out of the game. So I know that there's a thing called a container, base class for all GUI containers, which is great. And this allows me to position things automatically in the scene. So if I want to have something appear in the center, I could use a center container. Perfect. Now you see that there are these four green controls. I think these are called the anchors. You can adjust them here. Resets for the anchors and stuff. So I want to use a full rect because I want this to cover the whole screen. So now this should be the size of the viewport, basically. And it's okay that it is a little offset. When we play the game, it should appear like covering the camera. So the center container, what does it do? It centers its children. So now if I would add something like a label and give it some text, good job. So it would be centered, as you can see, which is good. But we don't only want a label, we want to have like a vertical menu of, or vertical like stack of items. So I'll add a VBox container instead. And this is, again, as the description says, it's a container that arranges its child controls vertically. So if we make this the center of the child of the center container, it will go into the center. And then if you make the label under the VBox container, then nothing should change. But if I now add another button, like maybe make it a texture button for the future, this requires texture. Let's just add a regular button. Perfect, with some text, like next level. Now you can see that it's they're displayed vertically, one below the other. And I can duplicate this and be good. So a very simple UI, and if I play by game, I should see this immediately. And I do. The buttons didn't do anything, that's fine. So I'll call this UI layer, and I have a folder in UI. Oh, I think I've already tried to make this once. But I'll save this as a separate scene. Save branch as. Put it under UI stuff. Called UI layer. It's fine. I'll go in here, and now I'll add a script called UI layer. And what I want to do is I want to hide it initially. So when it's ready, I want to say visible false. And I want to connect to the signal that we saw in the last episode, which was something like level over, I think. basically I want to do the exact same thing that I'm doing here. So I'll just remove this, put it here. And instead of printing, I want to say visible equals true. So now, when I play the game, the UI should be hidden. And when I reach the top of the screen, we should be able to see it. Oh, let's go. Ta-da! Perfect. Okay. And that's how you make a very simple UI in Godot. We'll be hooking up the buttons to do things in a later episode, but that's it for now. See you!